Well, hello, friend. Welcome to your cosmic yoga practice on how to reset and align with the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. So much is happening. Stay tuned for your cosmic update or move forward to the practice if you want to go onto your mat right away. That being said, it is the full moon in Virgo with a lunar eclipse. So, holy moly, energy is a rendezvous. As always, the full moon, the moon energy, if we think of the moon persona, is very feminine, very maternal, very inward. And it's an opportunity to shine the light on what is no longer working into your life and what is no longer serving you, really. Perhaps it's time to stop feeding a toxic relationship. Perhaps it's time to shift a habit. Um, that being said, you could actually have a revelation. It's just a great time to practice ritual, or that could be journaling, that could be meditation, it could be yoga, could be talking to your best friend or a coach. So whatever works for you, take this opportunity to really embrace what is going on into your life right now, and let go of what's no longer serving you, so then you can move forward and bringing the joy and the fun that you desire. That being said, it's also a lunar eclipse. So that means that the Earth is going to come between the moon and the sun. Therefore, we're going to see the shadow of the Earth. Therefore, it's also another great opportunity to look at your own shadow. And perhaps it's time to create closure, ending, so then you can make room for the new beginning. Spring is coming, so what is it that you want to leave behind, so then you can go full ahead, full pin, fully forward into the spring with this new fresh energy, because it's like carrying this big backpack, being so heavy, and then you just want to let it go, so then you can just feel that much lighter. So I hope this makes sense. So use this opportunity for closure. But now, if we add the Virgo energy to this, it's an earth sign. It's a mutable sign. So what does it mean? It means that it's so adaptable. It's flexible, and your Virgo energy is, I like to think of a mantra, which is I analyze. Your Virgo friend is very organized. It's very detail oriented. It could also be very precise. And on a funny note, it could be it could be a perfectionist, always striving for efficiency. It's actually really good at discerning and tuning in with the heart. So what's true, what's not true. Also, health. Virgo is very good for health, for routine, for habits, for being very practical. And most of all, the Virgo loves to serve. So if we add all of this Virgo energy with the full moon and the lunar eclipse, what is it? Perhaps it's a new habit that you want to let go. Well, it's a whole habit that you want to let go, so then you can create new habits. Perhaps it's revisiting how you serve yourself first versus serving others. Um, And how organized are you? So perhaps it's a good time for you to clear and organize thoroughly your house, your clothes, your kitchen, um, whatever it is. But yes, take this opportunity to create closure so then you're ready to move forward. Because there's so much happening in the sky right now. The energy is just going to be so intense. So if you're able to just create space and ground, as always, I keep repeating it, but grounding is the key. So if you could actually shine the light on a practice that serves you, that is going to help you stay grounded, do it. And yeah, I think there's also, we've got, if I go on a little tangent on the side here, we've got Venus that's retrograde, so she's actually asking us to recreate and reconnect with yourself. And then we also have Mercury that's going to go retrograde anytime soon after this full moon. So this is also another energy that's asking us to reorganize. All the RE words are very useful right now until the end of March. So and that's just a few little bits, but we also have a major thing coming up where Neptune is going to move into Aries at the end of the month. So all the energy is working together to help us clear and make space, so then we can move forward. So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please let me know. I'd love to chat about all of this with you. But let's move on to our practice. So let's take a moment to ground. So close your eyes. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. Deep breaths. And ask yourself, what is your intention for this full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo? What is calling for a reset? Which area of your life? And then slowly come on back to center. And let's move on to all four. So then you can warm up your spine. So I'm going on to my hands and knees. I've got my shoulders above the wrists, my hips above the knees, and I'm tucking my toes under, but you may go onto the top of your feet if you like. So neutral spine here, nice little reset there. And then inhale fully. And with the exhale, gently push the tailbone up. Gaze right up between your brows. Exhale, squeeze the bum round the spine. Gaze in towards your navel. Into cat. Inhale fully into cow. Exhale into cat. One more time each. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. And then from here, walk your hands forward. Tuck the toes under, press up into downward dog. So take a mental note here. How are your hamstrings? The back of your leg, is it really tight? Can you bring both feet down on the ground, or is it easier for you to lift the heels? Perhaps you want to take your dog out for a walk by bringing the heels down one at a time. Deep breath. Grounding. Reset. And from here, gaze forward, walk or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. Gather all the energy that you need. Arch back and come to center. Perfect. And from here, inhale, bring the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, down towards the earth. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Let's bring your right foot back into a lunge. Okay. Then from here, I want to make sure that my knee is right above the ankle and I'm pushing my back foot as far back as I can. If you need a little assistance, bring your knee down on the ground like so. Otherwise, right here, take a breath. Let's root the hands down, step back into plank. Then your plank level 1, you can go onto your knees or knees up, pressing the heels back, hugging the core, shoulders above the wrist. Take a deep breath. And then slowly hug the elbows in, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Go onto the top of your feet. Inhale, peel your heart away from the mat into Cobra. And then press back into Downward Dog. Take a breath. Step your right foot forward this time. Finding your lunge on the other side. Take a deep breath. Step forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. Arch back. Down to center, to your heart. Inhale, up. Arch back. Lower down. Flat back. Exhale, release. Step back. Step your right foot back for your lunge. Inhale, rise up. Up. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes. And here we are for variation of Warrior 1. Take a deep breath. Drop the shoulders. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to inhale. And with the exhale, we're going to lower down gently. I'm going to root my right hand beside my left foot. And I want to keep my hips nice and square and open up with my left arm into a nice twist. So twisty lunge here. Inhale. And with the exhale, gently release. Root your hands, step back into plank. Inhale fully. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Downward Dog. Take a breath. Step your right foot forward. Ready? Hug the core, hug the glutes, rise up. Variation of Warrior 1. Drop the shoulders, take a breath. Inhale fully. Exhale, release. Now I'm going to put my left hand beside my right foot and open up with the right arm. So twisty lunge on the other side here. Inhale fully. And exhale, gently release. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up. And back to center, mountain pose. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Arch back. Lower down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Right foot back. This time you're going to create a little bit of an angle, a 45-degree angle with your back foot so the toes are pointing out towards the edge of your mat. And then you're going to rise up into Warrior 1 this time. So always remember that the further you bring your foot back, the harder it will be. So if you want an easy Warrior 1, step a little bit forward or step further back if you want it harder. Always remember to bring the shoulders down, take a breath. Then from here, we're going to bring the arms out to the side. We're going to straighten the front leg here. And I'm going to go for a reverse triangle. So I want to bring my right arm forward, left arm back. I want to forward and then gently come on down. If you need a block or a book, use one. Otherwise, go onto the tip of your finger or flat hand on the mat. And then from here, open up and gaze right up towards the sky. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Take a breath. So a nice little reverse triangle. There's lots happening here. So in honor of the Virgo energy, reorganizing, being practical, very. So we're grounding, we're twisting. So much happening. So gently release, root your hands down, step back into plank. Oh, yes. Lower down gently. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra. And press back downward dog. Are you ready for the other side? Right foot forward this time. Rooting the back foot with that 45-degree angle. Getting ready for warrior one. Inhale fully. And exhale fully. Dropping the shoulders. Now, bring the arms out to the side, straighten the front leg. Now, your left arm is going to go forward, back. Your right arm is going back. Reach forward and down into your reverse triangle. Take a deep breath. So you could just gaze down, gaze to the side, or gaze right up towards the sky, whatever works for you. It is your practice. Just remember to breathe, and hopefully you're having fun. Inhale fully, and with the exhale, gently release. And then step your back foot forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, release. Push into your heels and rise up gently. Gather all the energy that you need. It takes a lot of energies to move through what we're going through. Perfect. Then from here, you can look forward. I'm just going to move to the side so you can see. I want to bring my feet a little wider than my hips. Okay. And then I want to turn the toes out. Okay. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And with the exhale, you can sit into goddess pose. So this could be your level one. You could just stay here if this is what works for you best. Okay. My goal is to go all the way down into Malasana, garland pose, squat pose. So know yourself. The goal is to go down gently, gently. You could just stay here if you wanted to, or come down and then maybe you need to readjust your feet. But see how my bum is getting really close to the mat. And then I want to push my elbows into my knees into my elbows. If you're like, yeah, I'm almost there, put a block underneath or support or cushion, something. Otherwise, stay up into your goddess. It's all good. But I figured that this is a great opportunity, great pause, asana, to ground and to get closer to the earth. Are we done yet? Let's release and come down onto your bum. Whew, goodness. Bring the legs forward. And then from here, we're going to go into Janu Shisrasana. Sorry for the spelling. Let's bring your right foot in to your inner thigh. And then the goal is to glide forward and grab your toes. So if you know yourself that you can't really go too far, use a strap, scarf, a tie, whatever works for you. My goal is to bring my peace fingers around the big toe. And then with the left arm, you can just arch over, take a deep breath and stay here. And if you wanted a little more, you could grab your foot with both hands and really try to get as closer to your knee as you can. There's no right or wrong, but please be mindful. No new pain is the name of the game. So honor your body and breathe. And then slowly come on back to center. Hands behind your back and switch side. So now left knee bend, no, right knee bend, left foot out, and then grab your big toes, grab your big toe with your peace finger, right arm up, arch back like a crescent moon, stay here, or move forward and breathe. And then slowly come on back to center. And let's meet both feet together into butterfly. Yeah. Now, that being said, if you're noticing that your knees are way up high, again, sit on the cushion. The goal is to make sure that your hips are higher than the knees. Then you could just stay right here. I personally like to use my thumb and press into the how are we going to call this, the crescent, the bed of your ankle. And then really straighten the legs. So I'm pushing my hand into my ankles into my hands, nice and tall spine. And then you can stay here. Or if you wanted a little more, you could release the hands and walk the hands forward, but really move from your hips and rather than the shoulders. And then just find that edge and breathe. Perfect. And then slowly come on back to center. Release, and then come onto the center of your mat, onto your back, and gently release. Down, down, down. Bring your knees towards your chest, giving yourself a big hug. And then slowly release. Now, if your lower back is a bit sore, you're welcome to bring the knees in towards one another. And otherwise, just release the legs, getting ready for Shavasana. Taking a deep breath. Taking the time to honor your body. Thank your body for all the hard work that you just did. It was a short and sweet, powerful practice to reset and realign. And then from here, you may see a nice ball of white light entering your left foot, into your knee, into your hip, into your heart, making its way up to your head. And then exhale fully from your head all the way down to your heart, to your right hip this time, exiting into your right foot. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling from the right foot. Let's see that white ball of energy, of light, going in to your ankle, your knee, your hip, making its way towards your heart. Inhale all the way up to your head. And then exhale from your head all the way down to your heart, to your left hip, left knee, and left foot. Inhale fully and exhale fully. If you have more time and you want to pause and hang out here, you may. And then from here, we're going to wiggle the feet, the toes, the fingers, bringing the arms above the head and stretch from head to toes. And then roll onto your right side. And then gently push yourself up to a sitting position. Coming back. Close your eyes. Hand onto your heart. Coming back to your regular breath. And then from here, think about your intention that you created at the beginning of the practice. And then perhaps you want to write it down on your journal. And then slowly open your eyes. Come back into your room, into your now time, your now moment. I want to say thank you for your time. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please let me know. If you are curious to know more about me, well, please go check out my website. It's below in the show notes. Um, but that being said, if you want to know in which area, which house this full moon is impacting you, reach out. I would love to guide you and coach you through your transition, this transiting moon, and any transit, actually. If you want help to navigate the cosmic energies, um, I'm here for you. I would love that. As always, if you like and enjoy this video, please feel free to share with someone that you know that could benefit from this practice, and like and subscribe. And as always, infinite peace and freedom for the world. And namaste. Hmm. Thank you so much for being you. Hmm. The world needs you.